Hello and welcome, ladies and gentlemen. My name is LaughingStock, and you are joining me for some of the games that are going through in the Boston Dota2 North American Regional Open Qualifiers. That was a mouthful. We joined this game in the middle of it, and it looks like TSM is currently in the front, and we got a kill up top, or down bot that I didn't even see. Puck does pick up the kill on Ancient Apparition. Rubik throwing down some harass. It's 11-1 in favor of TSM, so it looks like this game is pretty much already over. But let's take a look at what we can. Fortitude is on the puck in mid. Is that Futsa? Futsa is on the Enchantress. You've got Loki on the Marana, X on the Rubik, and Zero on that Slark. Now they're going to pick up some harass with the Shadow Demon being played by Wards. Peppy on the Axe. You've got 488 on the Coddle. Up top, it looks like Impacto is on the Invoker, and then in the mid, we've got Impacto City. He's gonna. Oh, this is gonna be an easy kill. Here's the Hellbear. He's gonna come in for the stomp, and easy killed there. Fortitude might get frozen. Widely avoids it. Is the Sunstrike just going to miss? That was actually really close to getting the kill on Puck, but as it stands, this is 12-1, 6.5 minutes in. This game is more than likely going to be over if this were to continue.
Radiant's middle tower be under attack.
So right now, what are we looking at? We got a pause as Invoker gets a pause. Let's take a look at the items so I can get kind of a bearing on where this game is. Looks like Gloves of Haste, Boots, that's pretty much it for the Invoker. Typically you see Invokers go Midas, although you never know. Loki has Phase Boots, so not doing too bad. He's 36-8 so far into the game. Fortitude is really the dominant one right now. He's 40 for 18 on the creep score, but is 4-0 in terms of hero kills. So it's going to be interesting to see where he takes that. And then Futsa on the Enchantress is very close. Already has Urn completed basically, and is helping push mid as we speak. Down bottom, X already has his Arcane Boots. Zero chilling with an Orb of Venom and an Iron Talon. Interesting choice. Zero, it is notable, only has 25 creep kills. However, if you notice, the two highest creep killers on Impacto's team is sitting at 17 for 3 on the Invoker, 14 for 3 on the Axe. They don't really have a carry, honestly. Look at this lineup. They don't, unless they're counting on Peppy to be the main man for them. I don't really see what their plan is in terms of just the hero selections that they had. But let's take a look at what they've got going on. Peppy, not a whole lot going on. The double stout shield, I guess, is the thing for him. Wards, I appreciate the name Wards because he's probably going to be buying a lot of them, sitting with Windlace Brown Boots. Impacto is having a rough game. I guess he started mid because he does have the bottle. Weird choice by them if that is truly what's going on. 488 trying to do some counter warding with the brown boots, and we mentioned Impacto earlier. So the clear advantage, I mean, we're, dear God, we're nearly 7,500 net XP, or sorry, 7,500 net worth, and 5,000 XP advantage 7 minutes in. So rough start for Impacto. Beautiful start if you're TSM right now. I was trying to see if TSM was the actual team solo mid, but I can't see what that logo is. Let me see if I can take a look at their profile. Yeah, it doesn't say anything. What other games do we got going on right now? Nothing started recently, so we're just going to stick with this game for now. Go back in now the game. That's the tower going down. Game is resumed. I don't know if they said anything, but Impacto is going to get his stun off. Loki might be in some trouble, but didn't last long enough. He's going to make it out. Impacto is going to back behind the tower and get some farm. Futsa did get the mana leak on him. Slark, meanwhile, down bot eyes, gets a double kill. Shadow Demon and Axe. When you're that poor and you do that little in terms of damage, you got to expect that you're going to get murdered by someone who's that much more powerful than you. He picked up the power treads in the middle of it, so that probably helped out. I'm getting some pops from what exactly? What are my pops coming from? Oh, I was looking at something on Faceit. I apologize. I will stop that. And I will get back to casting. Alright. Up top, the Puck might be in some trouble. He's going to blink out. Ward's going to come in with the Shadow Wards. There's the disruption. Is he going to be able to talk him down? There's the coil. Puck is going to stand and fight. Wards is going to go down to the right click, and the poison will not be enough to take him out. As he even manages to get out before it even hits. Invoker's just going to back and be like, you know what? No point in playing this game. He's going to try and Sunstrike, and Fortitude was like, yeah, I saw it from a mile away. He even X'd it, saying, nope, you don't get anything from that kill. So the phase shift, the illusory orbs, everything kind of going his way right now. And down bot, mid, we got another kill. Mirana takes out the apparition. It looks like she landed an arrow and then dropped the starfall. Pretty standard combo. They better be careful down here. 488 is going to try and mana leak Futsa, which is going to force him to stay there. The Sunstrike hits on nobody in particular. Pepe is going to start getting auto-attacked, but he's going to just die behind the tower. We do have a rotation coming in from Wards. The arrow is going to hit onto Axe. They're going to go an easy kill. Rubik picks up the last kill for the mega kill. It is 17-1 in favor of TSM at the moment. This is just not going anywhere. They do use the Invis. Impacto better be careful. Demon actually picked off the Enchantress. Not exactly sure how that goes, but Slark, between the Shadow Pact and the right clicks, picks up that last hit, and Impacto under the tower. I think they may want more. Loki has enough for the arrow. Is he going to shoot it off? Slark's going to cut the wave as Impacto goes behind the tower. Where's the arrow going to come from? Axe teleports in. He's going to go and try and confront somebody.
Middle tower be under attack.
But I don't know who they're going to confront. Right now, it's just all TSM. Stand-in's going to take something. I don't know what he took. He took Call. Pepe better be careful. They do got 2 more teleports coming in bot. So they're going to try and turn something around. But Rubik does teleport out. He was pretty low. And it looks like Loki and Zero are going to rotate through the jungle and try and pick up some farm. Not exactly what you wanted to see at this point. We're 10 minutes in. Let's switch over to see the overall net worth at this point, and it is all TSM. Good Lord. The entire TSM team is just taking out everyone. I mean, it's not very often 10 minutes in that you see a 5, like the entire team on top of the net worth board. That shows you how badly this game has gone. I don't know if I like the choice if AA truly was mid as Puck goes ahead and takes the top tower. If AA was mid, I don't know if that was a great decision on their part. A smoke was popped top, as it looks like Coddle and Puck may try to find something, although it looks like X and Zero found Wards. He's going to throw him back. Oh, he still had the call. What a play by there. Disruptor is going to Shadow Demon is going to disrupt himself, and Stand-in is going to try and run, but he doesn't know this. Puck and Slark are on their way. Slark is going to... Yeah. EIP's dead. Invoker's going to get caught out. Now the leap almost connects. AA's ultimate will land. It is going to take out Slark. They finally get a much-needed kill. Foots is probably going to drop also. Last hit going to Ancient Apparition. Shadow Demon's going to go down. So although that was a beautiful ult by the AA, that was a 5-for-2 trade. Mirana picking up a double kill at the end. Yeah, just a lot of damage all the way around. Puck dealing a ton of damage over here. And then, of course, AA, one of the main damage dealers with his release of his Ice Blast. So, I mean, the fight, I guess you could say went better. I don't know exactly if it's what they wanted. 5-for-2 is never good, but they're up to 4 kills. They doubled their kill count. Down bot, Invoker's in some serious trouble. He got lifted by Stand-in. They're going to drop some harass on there. It looks like Rubik stole the beasts, and Foots is like, no, not enough. He's going to slow down Impacto. The arrow's going to hit for the last hit. Nice shot on the slow. Ward's going to try and go below the tower, but at this point, do you think TSM actually cares? He disrupts himself. Last hit goes to Mirana. Really, that was just a game of who's going to get the last hit at this point. And it does go to the Mirana, so tough game for them so far. You know, it's not a lot going their way. TSM up 25-4 early. You got to start asking yourself, how do you come back from this? Again, the problem that I pointed out earlier is Impacto doesn't really have a carry. They've got a good output of damage between Axe and Invoker, and AA lands a 3-hero Ice Blast. Not going to do much other than just annoy them at this point. And Axe is typically capable of having an impact in the game. However, You're 12 minutes in, and all you've got is Tranquils and your double stout shield approach. I don't know that you're going to be going very far. In fact, there hasn't been much of a progression for any of these heroes in terms of items. I mean, we do have a Staff of Wizardry picked up. You got to imagine that Wards is going to turn that into a Force Staff at some point, but TSM just clearly joining their jungle, or taking over Impacto's jungle, not really paying too much attention. Loki is going to get mana leaked, and they're going to throw an Ice Blast out just for good measure onto Loki. It also will hit Futsa, and again, at this point, it's just more of an annoyance than anything else. TSM has a Shadow Blade. He's going to go in for the easy kill on the AA. There's the auto attack. There's the Dark Pack. There's the one more right click. Oh, actually, he pops his ultimate and is going to take a little bit more effort. Nice disruption by Wards, actually. Invoker picks up the puck. I did not see that coming, and Enchantress finally finishes off the AA. Nice dodges by the AA. How did the puck die? I did not see how the puck died, but good play by Invoker. He finally finishes that Hand of Midas a while back, and he's going to start using it to try to get himself up to where he needs to be. Invoker is the only one who has broken that net worth spot now. Well, I guess Axe has also now. Let's see, Invoker, yeah, it looks like Cold Snap, Sunstrike, Forged Spirits. He's going for the individual hero control, it looks like. Slash a little bit of pushing with those Forged Spirits, but he keeps giving those Forged Spirits to Rubik's. You got to be careful with that. As I mentioned earlier, Slark did finish up that Shadow Blade. You got to imagine he's either going to go for the Silver Edge or something. The arrow, what a play! X threw him into the arrow. Nice disruption by Shadow Demon. The Ice Blast is going to hit on two. This could actually be really painful. Loki does get hit with the wave. Axe is really low health. Loki's going to die to the Mirana is going to die to the Invoker's last hit. Futsa will make it out. No more follow-up there. It looked like an initially good setup on the side of TSM, but Shadow Demon showing why he's such a good hero. Those disruption plays have been saving people left and right. Now, let's hope he doesn't walk into Slark. That probably would not go well. Although Slark doesn't have any mana now. What's going on here? Teleport on Rubik. I thought maybe we were going to see some action, but just, you know, a little cursory illuminate saying, hello, my name is Cuddle. Nice to meet you. How you doing? Alright, so I will say for this, Impacto doing what they need to. They're winning the small fights as Pepe gets initiated on here by Puck, who does have his Veil of Discord. Easy kill. Is he going to dive the tower for the kill on AA? I think he thinks better of it and chooses to back. He does have the Blink Dagger and Veil of Discord. That was a pretty easy pickup on that Axe kill. So TSM, it's still pretty firmly in control. They do need to be a little bit careful. It looks like the wards have finally dropped for Impacto. I was going to say Impacto was starting to win. Oh, we got the Rooted Invoker is going to try. Futsa is going to try to take him out. There's a Cold Snap. The Sunstrike is going to miss everybody. But it really doesn't matter. Invoker is starting to pick up pace. He's now third in the game. Here's Wards with the disruption. He's going to drop everything onto Loki. Loki's going to try to use his Moonlight Shadow, which will save him for the time being. Wards almost gets him. Oh, he was so close. And Puck's going to come in with the Silence, the Orb. The auto attack's going to take down Shadow Demon. Now they're trying to find Invoker. Invoker does not have a teleport up. He's going to be in some serious trouble. Puck is not going to be fooled, and well, they don't have any reveals, so not a bad use of the Ghost Walk. And everyone hates when you've got a Ghost Walked Invoker that just wants to mess with you, because there's really not much you can do if you don't have vision. Although Fortitude may have been trying to find him, but does not. Alright, so stand-in X, got the Blink Dagger already on him. Man, this Puck is fat, guys. He's got the Yules, the Blink, the Veil. Next thing he needs is just some bots, and he'll be in some serious shape to do some damage. Well, I don't know. Belt of Strength picked up by Shadow Demon. I'll be interested to see what he tries to go. Coddle gets cut out of position by Puck. One more auto attack does finish it off. Fortitude gets himself up to 9-1. Clearly just dominating this game. Axe is going to blink in. There's the blink. There's the call. The Sunstrike. And Puck is going to go down to Axe's spin. Although the arrow and the... Oh, man. The arrow and the Rainbow Warriors impetuses... do finish him off. I gotta say, the Rainbow Impetus just looks so ridiculous. Some of these immortal items are fantastic, but some of them are just a little bit over the top, kind of like Wind Ranger's new arrow. But such as life, Echo Saber is picked up on 0. They do have an engagement coming bot. Wards is going to have to disrupt himself. Loki and Fusa and Axe. Axe is going to get the final kill with the use of the Fade Bolt. And he's going to go down 31 to 8. They're picking up kills they need to. This would be a good time to tower push. Let's see what they choose to do. Now, Zero, Invoker looks like he wants to go on Zero. The problem is that Zero has Shadow Blade. Zero might catch him. There's the Sunstrike. That was a nice play. Zero's going to go down to the Invoker. Nicely played by Impacto. Just all around smart. He saw where he was rotating. He dropped the Sunstrike in a position that was going to stop him. And if Invoker didn't take him out, AA's ultimate certainly would have. The Ice Blast was in a great position to get the kill. Shadow Demon is going to go in and try to cause some havoc onto Futsa. But Futsa backs in time to not let anything happen. So, got to give it to Impacto. They're doing what they need to do to stay in this fight. They're picking up kills as they can. They're starting to ward up the mat a little bit better to get some vision of what's going on. And that was what was going on, was he knew that that ward gave him clear vision of Slark on the rotation over. There is this ward here that's just out of tower range that clearly shows them hiding under the mid tower. AA's ult is going to go up, and it's going to... Ice Blast is going to miss. There's the taunt. There's... Everything is going to go down. Axe, is he going to be able to cast it in time? Nope. There's the... Oh my god, what a play by Puck to survive. Used everything in the book to stay out of that one. You kept saying, axe with the, axe with the, axe with the... Ward's in the meantime in some serious trouble. Here comes the Rainbow Warrior to finish him off. Puck does rejoin the fight. They might look to push this top tower now that they've got 2 down. Enchantress, of course, picking up that last kill onto Shadow Demon. That was great play by Puck. Obviously, that phase shift into the Yule Scepter bought him time to be able to survive, and he timed it perfectly so that the Shadow Poison didn't actually kill him. So well played on his part. Futsa is just going to take the tower, although he does get mana leaked. No real follow-up other than these little minions, and Futsa says, screw you, that's my minion now, takes over one of them. And survives. Axe. Oh, Wards is going to blink in. We got some fighting going on down here. Impacto in some serious trouble. Tries to drop what he can. He's going to go down. Last hit for Puck. Wards is going to go down to Loki. Loki, though, is getting caught under the tower. Last hit is going to go to the entire Radiant team, and Pepe is going to back. Slark goes in on 488. Instantly killed by Puck on that silence. That is 3 for 1. Not the trades you were looking for if you're Impacto, and TSM is going to wisely take the tier 2 off of this, and some fights really not going the way of Impacto. Impacto needed to win these fights or survive. It is hard, though, when only one of your heroes is breaking into the top 3, and the rest of your heroes are completely under, the net worth of TSM. Speaking of net worth, let's take a look at that. We're nearly at 20 grand in favor of, well, actually, are we now? Yeah, we're over 20 grand in favor of TSM. And XP-wise, we're over 14 grand in favor. That Ice Blast did hit onto Rubik, but I hate to break it to you, Ancient Apparition not yet level of 11, so the Ice Blast will not pop him. The Sunstrike was trying to hit on Fortitude, but missed everybody in between. Loki uses his arrow to farm, and let's see where we're at the current moment in time. You got 488 chilling on the Coddle. He does have Tranquils and Wards. Not a lot going on for him. Wards sitting exactly where he was last time we took a look at him. Pepe is working on Blade Mail and has the Blink Dagger. Impacto does have the Drum of Endurance and the Aghanims. And Impacto has Power Treads and Null Talisman. Don't expect to see an Aghanims on him anytime soon. Now, let's see, Loki chilling with an Aghanims, Aquila, Phase Boots. He's got 1900 in the bank. Futsa, Dragon Lance is always painful on him. Earnest Shadow's working towards that Aghanim Scepter as well. He's got half of the ingredients, got 200 gold in the bank. Puck is just on a tear right now, over 12k net worth. He did pick up the bots. It looks like he's probably going for some other stuff. What on earth is happening to my audio? I'm sorry, guys. I don't know what that was. I was trying to figure out where that shit was coming from, but I thought maybe someone joined my channel and was causing some problems. Anyways, we do got Roshan being taken out by the Dire. It's going to be a pretty easy pickup for them. And Rubik picks up the Aegis. At this point, I don't think TSM really cares who has it. It's not going to make any impact to them. I forgot to take a look at what Slark was sitting at. Slark finishes up the Silver Edge. Still has that Echo Saber, over 1k gold in the bank. Be interesting to see what he chooses to do. Is he going to go for the Basher? Go for maybe a Scotty? Puck does finish up that level 1 Dagon. So we will see what he does.
Dire's top tower.
So they're going to push in the bot lane. They're going to take full advantage of this Roshan as well as the massive lead that they have in net worth. Impacto and friends will try to stop him from doing anything. But I don't know if they'll be able to. Fortitude is going to get leaked, but he's going to quickly use himself to remove that. He's going to avoid getting hit by anything. Loki blinks in. Oh my god. Loki did pick up the Blink Dagger, that double Starfall plus Puck's Silence, enough to take him out. Illusory Orb obviously used. There's the Blink Dagger. There's the 2-hero coil. Loki blinks in with the Starfall. Did not get the Aghanim's proc though. Unfortunate for him. Axe blinks in on 2. He's going to get stunned and everything. I don't know what exactly just happened, but they did not kill him. Although Rainbow Warrior will get the last hit. Stand-in got really low. Impacto was going to have to be careful. And Fortitude blinks in to help out Enchantress on that last hit. Now, we are going to get a buyback. Wards is going to try to do some damage. And Invoker gets the kill. That's 900 gold his way. Nicely timed Sunstrike. I don't think Puck saw it coming well. When Mirana lands an arrow on you and you've got that much damage, you've got to expect the Shadow Demon to come out. That was a nice play, though, by that Invoker, using Puck's own ability against him, knowing that he's going to respawn. There's the Ice Blast. Is going to hit onto 2. It does pop the Aegis of Rubik. The nice try on that one. The Sun Strike just off time from the Aegis respawn. But that's an Aegis down. They still got their racks. Bot, although top is another story, as Zero is taking out the tower. He's going to start going on the racks. GLV is going to try, or sorry, CTY is going to try and get up there to do some business. But all he succeeds in doing is kind of annoying. 0-0 is going to go on with the, oh, that's just a clean death. Zero easily picks up the kill on AA. Pepe's going to try and get involved in this. There's a mana leak. He does get the taunt. There's the Sunstrike. Zero's actually going down. He might fall. There he is, Axe, with the head chop of doom. Axe does indeed chop you down to size. Good job, Axe. Axe is going to get out of here. And honestly, this is going pretty badly for the side of TSM. Normally, when you pop an Aegis to try and go for a tower, you want to get the kill. You don't want to see this happen. So they're going to just stay in base for now and try to defend the push. Now, obviously, the Tier 3 did fall right here for the side of Impacto. That's going to make life difficult because if at any point they're not paying attention to it, someone could just run in and start hitting their buildings while a creep wave is pushing. So they got to be very careful that they're aware of that. Win is trying to do something. He's been having a bit of a hard time of late, although, again, his Sunstrike a couple minutes ago was on point. And Pepe, you know, that Blade Mail coming in handy. He did finally finish. He's got over 2k. We've got the Tornado. Enchantress is going to get hit. No, I was going to say either the Ice Blast or Axe, but the Cold does finish him off. He picks up 900 gold for that. He's over 3,000 gold right now. I want to see what he gets. And Puck finishes off the level 2 Dagon, going for the straight damage choice. Now, here's something interesting. If I was Fortitude, I would actually be going for more of the control, and Invoker picks up the kill on Rubik. That's 600 gold. Puck is going to try and get out, and he will blink to safety. I wasn't even paying attention to the bot lane. My apologies, guys. But Impacto doing exactly what they need to do to win. They're holding off. They're defending base. They're getting kills. Granted, they're still down by quite a bit, but they're starting to break into that net worth lead right here. In fact, if we take a look at it, it is starting to curve back. Now, we're still about 22,500 net lead in advance, but still, that is a dent in the right direction. and I want to really see what Axe is going to do. Axe has 3,500 HP. He has a lot of options available to him. It looks like he's going to go for the BKB. Interesting choice here on his part. There is a lot of disable on theirs, so he's probably thinking to himself, well, if I can stay alive in the fight a little bit longer, I can have a larger impact, so can't blame him for thinking that way. CTY is looking to work his way towards the Aghanim Scepter. Obviously, that's a pretty standard item on AA. You just wonder how much longer it's going to take. He's over 1,600 gold away from completing that. And Wards went with the Necro. Good choice in terms of helping to defend, because the Necro units can help fight, but I don't know if that was the right choice. And Fortitude just melts him. Oh my god. Blink, Silence, Illusory Orb, Dagon, all with the Veil of Discord on him. I mean, AA was there 1 second and was just gone the second. So, tough game for him so far, but let's see if they can hold without him. He's down for 25 seconds. And TSM may look to push this top racks, knowing that there's not going to be an Ice Blast for a little bit. Puck did try to take out someone. I didn't really see who he was going on, but Pepe kind of counter-initiated that. Oh, he did take out the Coddle. I didn't even see that. Well, Coddle and AA are just going to be food to this Puck. It's going to be a little bit rough for them, so we'll have to see what they choose to do. Rainbow Warrior going to throw some attack damage onto Wen, and he's going to walk up and start trying to hit there. There's a tornado. There's the EMP, the Ice Wall. Futsa is going to be in some serious trouble. Pepe is going to get the call. No. Is he going to call? He's not going to call. Now, Zero does get hit with the Ice Blast, so he's got to be careful. Puck is going to drop in. AA, well, AA goes down. Nice try on the AA, but to no avail, and they're going to start laying into this melee racks up top. Invoker's going to throw his units at it. Not exactly sure if Impacto is going to be able to hold this Rax. In fact, it looks like it's going to drop relatively soon, although they're going to try and go in. Axe does get lifted by Rubik, and Zero wants to fight. Zero's going to come in. There's the break on Axe. Axe is going to try and do something, but very quickly falls between the two of them. Invoker did pick off Rubik in the meantime. I did not see where Rubik was. I apologize. But Rubik is going to go down. He does instantly buy back to try to get back into this fight. TSM does not want to play any games. They want to finish this as soon as they can. And move on the double Starfall in. There's the dagger. The Puck coil does hit onto Wards. Tornado's going to come through and catch two. There's the blast. There's the meatball. And Win is going to have to go into Ghost Walk. And unfortunately for AA, when Rainbow Warrior is on you, you're going to go down. They also took out the Shadow Demon at some point. The only one to live through that was Win on the Invoker, and now it's a 4-0. It's 48-15. TSM has pretty much all but got this one in the bag, and he just stole the Forge Spirits again. So he's going to pop some Forge Spirits to help break the base even further. Now there's a tornado on the foot, so he's going to drop the EMP. He got hit by the arrow, and he's going to go down. Last hit to Slark. Pepe does pop his Blade Mail. He wants to try and take out Zero. Unfortunately for him, Zero is just too big at this point, and Axe is going to drop in a matter of seconds to Zero. Zero getting, oh no, Futsa, sorry, got the last hit on the Axe. I assumed it was Zero. That's two more heroes down, Axe and Invoker, and they're going to try and take this out. Now, Loki is going to go in. There's the arrow. X is just one more hit, and he's down. The Ice Blast just barely misses X as he force-stabs himself to victory. Wards is going to get the disruption, though. He's going to try and take out X. X might be in some trouble, but Loki in for the assist. Wards is going to drop. Shadow Demon, however, did pick up the Rubik kill, and at the same time, Slark took out the AA near the fountain, and they're just kind of having their way with this game. If I were Impacto, I would just call this one. I mean, that you really didn't have the carry to sustain the game past the 30-40 minute mark. And TSM is just too far ahead. It's 53-16. We're looking at over a 30,000 net worth lead. They need to call this, honestly. Down bot, we do have some action going on. Axe is trying to get a kill on Zero before it's too late. Nice arrows coming out from Marana. Gets the kill, and then Puck actually finishes it off with the Dagon. Puck did get mana leaked, and there is a GG call from Pepe. Let's hope that they let it stand. There's going to be a little bit of closing action. We're just going to kind of zoom out and see what happens. Invoker does pick up the Slark kill for over 800 gold. Fortitude takes out Coddle. Enchantress takes out Shadow Demon. I thought they called the GG, but someone must have canceled it.
Silence.
Let's see what ends up happening here. X is saying get out the game. And there it is, guys. GG. Soggy Mitts is the name of that team. Interesting. I don't know if I'm going to call them that. But congratulations to them. They move on in the Open Qualifiers for the Boston Majors of Dota 2, hosted, of course, by Valve and Faceit for these Open Qualifiers. Rough game for the side of Impacto. Honestly, they didn't have the carry to sustain them through the late game. And they needed to win a little bit earlier than they did. They got crushed. It was 56-17. Really, at no point did you think that Soggy Mitts was going to lose. Yeah, Soggy Mitts, funniest name in NA. I can agree with that. I was calling them TSM, which I guess makes sense. I thought it was Team Solo Mid, but it was Team Soggy Mitts. Oh, dear Lord. All right, well, for now, guys, let's see what other games we got going on. I'm going to take a quick break, and I will try to get back on shortly. Thank you for watching, really, even though I know it's only Unseen. Thank you, Unseen. All right, I'll be right back.